Good morning, guys. This is just another video that I'm thinking about more ideas. I think we left off at passion, finding your passion. One of the things that I realize in life is that the harder you focus on stuff and the more you want it, the more you'll get it. The more you want things, the more that you will actually do them in life. I've always wanted to do nails. I definitely picture myself doing them. It might take a little while just because of COVID and how everything's going, but I definitely want to do it. It's something that I've always been focused on. I've always loved. I went through a 2-year college and didn't find anything that I liked. I went through classes and all kinds of ideas, and I didn't even find out what I actually want to do. I was kind of geared towards like human resources or something like that, helping the public, which I do love. I love helping people, but I think in a fact of doing nails, I love helping people feel pretty, stuff like that. It's like self-confidence kind of thing. I like to help women feel confident and happy, and they get their nails done and they're like, oh my gosh, like I love them, thank you, at that point. That's like what I want, to be able to make women feel good about themselves and feel happy. But it's not necessarily something that, that I thought about, I guess, when I was like really little. I thought in my head, I have to go to college, like I'm gonna have to do this like 4-year thing. Like out of high school, I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm thinking in my head, like, why in the world am I gonna, try to do nails or something if I'm like, even though it's my passion, it's like I thought back then, like, oh my gosh, like it's not gonna make enough money. I need to be able to do this so I can have a career and make money and kind of go down that route. And I always thought in my head like that would be the best idea, until I got to that. I crossed that street and I was like, oh my God, I don't think I can do this, like it's just way too hard. And it wasn't happiness, School's the kind of thing that just isn't for everybody. And it's definitely not for me, unless I'm doing something hands-on like the nail thing. But going to school, doing book work, learning this and that, doing summaries, writing, math, like no way. That is not my thing. And I don't, and no offense to anybody out there who loves doing it, but just to me, not my thing. It's not for everybody. Sometimes it's for people and they learn perfect and they get through it and they just astound everybody and they get through all their schoolwork and they're just ready to go. But for me, it didn't work. So I thought, I'm going to take a step back, and I'm going to work a little bit. I'm going to save some money. I'm going to try to see where I can go with this nail thing. Because it kind of came back up in my brain when I decided to not go to the 2-year college anymore and just kind of focus on myself, save money, figure out what I really want to do in life. So that's how I kind of got through that, that kind of thing, and realized that every day should not be wasted. You have to be doing what you love every day, and if you're not, then it's not happiness in my opinion. Like you need to be able to be happy every day with what you're doing in life, whether it's working at a grocery store and you love that grocery store, whether it's working at, like I work at a bank. I love it, right now, and it's good money and I enjoy it a lot. But, you have to be happy where you're at, If you're working like an office job and you love the people you work with and you love where you're at, it's like in the meantime for that kind of thing, if that's something you love to do, then do it, like you gotta be happy in life. You have to do what makes you happy. You can't waste a breath. You can't waste a day. You have to do what makes you happy. And that's how I figured out, my passion. Like I realized, what, like I want to do this, and it'll come time, it'll be my time soon, when school's kind of open back up and I can go in and actually get my license. But it's going to take a little bit to get through that process. And the process is, I think it's like a 4-month program. and you know, you learn about the theory of nails and you learn about the practical of nails. You kind of just go through the motions, then you get your license. Then you do what you really want to do. Kind of like you're going through school, you go through the motions, and then you get out there and you're like, this is what I want to do. You know, you get excited about it. But I haven't done it yet, but I am saving money to go ahead and try to, you know, pursue my career that way. And you just gotta find what is in your inner peace, your inner happiness, what makes you happy, what makes you strive in life. You know, don't ever settle for just a simple idea of, oh, well, I have to do this type of schooling because, you know, it's like, it'll make me the most money, but then what if you're not happy? You know, you have to be happy in life. And even if it's not about the money, the schooling, or where you go, you need to be happy with what you're doing. And it has to just come nicely and easily and naturally. Nothing needs to be forced. I mean, I'm only 23 and I haven't, you know, gone through any hoops yet with career stuff as far as like the 2-year thing and thinking about nails. So it's like you kind of just have to pace yourself because you'll get there. You'll find your peace, you'll find your inner happiness, you'll find your passion. And once you find your passion, then it's all up from there. So if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. I'm going to be posting just every few days just to kind of get some ideas out there and kind of tell you how I figured out my passion and how to be happy in life and where to go, and that it's not all about money. You gotta love what you do and do what you love. So if you like this video, like and subscribe. Bye.